Yeah, hello. Good evening, everyone. Today it's the day that we have been waiting for. This is the graphic design skill bootcamp that we have been waiting for. We are getting started now. So for everyone who is seeing this, you're just joining us. You're welcome to this class. So we are getting started. This is day one of the class, and it promises to be a very great one. You're going to learn quite a lot because there are several sessions and several facilitators that will be taking us in this class. So just hold on while I do some setup to invite our guests and get people to more persons to be in this class. Okay, if you can see me, just type. Just type that. Just type on the comment section. I love to see your comments. Just type. I can see you. If you're watching this now, just type. I can see you now. So those of you who are joining us, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Just type. I can see Miriam. Just you can type that we are live. We are live. We are live. We are live here on YouTube. Let's let's get others. So what you guys can do is those of you in the group, you take a screenshot and post on the group so others can join us. So just hold on. Yeah, okay. Yes, you can see me. Now the next question, can you hear me? I know you can see me now. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? So if you're typing, you can see me. Can you hear me? 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 So can you hear me? Oh, that's great. So we are live. So what you do, go to the group and tell others that we're live for this class so that other people can join us for this class. So we'll get started. We'll get started and then we'll get over it. My classes are usually very detailed and also concise. So I do not wish to waste your time. So I wish such that you spend the time and you are able to learn a lot from this training because this training contains both theoretical section and practical sections. So the practical sections will be on the WhatsApp group. Those of you who are on the WhatsApp group, if you can listen to me right here on YouTube and you are not on the WhatsApp group, you can reach out to me. You can message me, reach out to me through my bio or you drop your number, I can add you to the WhatsApp group because on the WhatsApp group, that is where you get that is where you get the practicals because this is a boot camp and being a boot camp, you will get both theory and practicals in order to implement. So everyone, you're welcome. So we like more persons to join us for this class. So what you do, take a screenshot of what you're seeing, post it on the group. Take a screenshot of what you're seeing, post it on the group exactly uh, by 8 between 8 and 8:03 or 8:05. We are going to get started. That is why I actually started this section before the time. So that's why I started section for the time. I think one of our guests is already available. I'm going to be adding her to the stream right now so that you guys can see it. So yes, you said you can see me. I can see Miriam. I can see Basit. I can see some other persons there. So let me just be sure of the people I'm seeing that are typing. So yes, Miriam said loud and clear. Okay, okay. And then Basit said yes, sir. So I want to be sure. I'll be adding our guest now to this class. Okay. All right. Our guest is here for this class. One of our guests is here. So which is the guest for day one? So that's Coach V, and she's live here. So Coach V, you're welcome. How was your day? How been your day? Can you hear me, ma?
Yes, I can hear you. Good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Yes.
My day was
Yeah, good.
Fine. And how is yours?
Yeah, how's your day today?
Very well, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. You're welcome to thank you for honoring joining us for this great bootcamp that we're having this December. So the bootcamp is geared towards getting skilled for 2023, which graphic design is the focus. That
Yeah.
content form called graphic design. So you're welcome. We're just waiting for others to join us. Then I'm going to start officially. The program is going to start and we'll kick off. We ought to be we'll be very snappy because we can pass the message that I want to pass even in a few minutes, and I know that they will get so much value from it. So guys, what you do for me is that just share, just like and share this video, like and share this video right now. Just like and share it, and as well as let's get people in the group to join us here. So I think I'll also be doing that. So let's do that now. We are live. Take a screenshot and let them know that we are live. We are live on YouTube. Let them know that we are live on YouTube. So yeah, I can see Peter just posted on the WhatsApp group. So more persons will join us. We'll start exactly by 8:05. We'll get started because we have two guests today. So like I said, to get prepared for a training like this, what you need is to get your smartphone ready as well as internet connection, and also you can get a pen and a paper so that you'll be able to document all the value because the guests they are going to be sharing some of their secrets, some of the things that they understand that is getting them result that is helping them that have made millions so far from their skill, especially with this high income skill called graphic design. So guys, I want you to really get value from this. That is why I'm telling you you should get ready. You should get ready for for it so you can gain massive value from this class. So let's all endeavor to pay rap attention. I'm still very much with you guys. I'm still very much with everyone. Yeah, I can see some guys already saying in the group that we have started. So let's do well. I believe everyone you can hear me. Please kindly share. Kindly share. So some persons are asking for the link in the WhatsApp group. So so I think so for everyone who so guys, we'll be starting right now. Okay, a champion is saying that that we are loud and clear. I love that. So this morning when we were trying to do test run, the network was actually breaking, but thank God that the network is quite okay for my hand now. And even could we experience some network while we were doing testing, some network issues, and I'm happy that she's a bit stable right now to give us the value that she wants to give us. So guys, we'll be starting exactly by 8:05. Exactly by 8:05. So what you need to do, just share this, get the link, and share it on your WhatsApp status, share it on Facebook, share it for everyone to come and be part of this great bootcamp because the goal of this bootcamp is to get you skilled, like is to is to get you to achieve something really great that will help you for next year. That is the goal. That's the bottom line. That's the really essence of a bootcamp like this to get you skilled for 2023. So what I'm trying to tell you, I am putting into you that with what we are going to give you and continuous coaching that you are going to get from this bootcamp, you could do so well in 2023, start making money. So the year is coming to an end and just a few days remaining. Yes, it is just few days, although today is 7th, which means we have about 23 days remaining. It's just few days. What I'm telling you that in that 23 days, you can make that impact by getting the value, enough value that will get you prepared for next year to be able to make a lot of money next year from your skill. Because leveraging online, there are a lot of opportunities online, and the one of the easiest strategy, one of the easiest parts is what we are going to be telling. Is the easiest and another sweetest part, because when you get skilled, you get to be a person of value that is able to make impact, influence, as well as generate income. Is a happy life, guys. Is a happy life to be able to make income, to make impact, as well as you are also making influence in the life of others. So let's do well to share. Let's do well to share. I will be starting very soon. We're starting now. Just hold on. Okay. Yeah, so we'll be kicking off now. I want to be sure that Coach V is still with me. Ma, are you still with me? Ma, are you still with me? Coach V, are you still there?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. I just want to be sure that you're still there. So, so before we get started, so this is so are we starting now? There's something I want to post. I want to repost first before we get started. So just hold on, guys. All right, we're starting right now. We're starting right now. So before we kick off, we have more persons now joining us. Although I know many other persons will join us as the class progresses. So I'd like to know if you can hear me loud and clear, because we are communicating, and communication is only complete if there is a feedback. So I love to know if we are. Just type on the comment section that I can hear you loud and clear, even if you have confirmed before. Please type on the comment section that you can hear me loud and clear even if you have confirmed before. Please do what to type. And those of you who are just coming, like, subscribe to this channel, and also share. So much value that you can get, so much value that you can get. I've shared a lot. I've even seen some testimonials that are coming from people, even in that group. They are saying, wow, wow, there's so many valuable information that they are getting from my channel. So I can see Basit is saying he can hear me loud and clear. So guys, we'll get started right now. So first of all, I'd like to welcome everyone who is here. So you're welcome to my ward. You're welcome to my ward, and then you're welcome to to this boot camp. So this boot camp is one of a kind that is organized by my brand called the Brand Upgrade Academy, with a vision of glowing you to the world. That is our vision statement. That's our motto. The motto of our brand is that glowing you to the world, and we leverage on digital skills and opportunities. So for those of you who do not know me, probably in the group, if you're in the group, I must have introduced myself, but I'd like to introduce myself to everyone right here again. My name is Agofere Kelvin, popularly called Coach Kelvin, and I am a digital skill coach, a content creator, a web developer, as as well as an a super affiliate and an affiliate coach. So I'm very passionate about helping entrepreneur minded people achieve their generate income by showing them strategies and opportunity that works. So, and this is one that is coming your way. This is one strategy and one opportunity that is coming your way. And I'm very, very passionate about doing this. So it is my joy that I get to make this impact in you. So far, I've made so much impact in the life of a lot of people since January till now. And this time we are making it a boot camp, and this bootcamp is is with that is geared towards making massive impact, getting you to be able to be smarter than your smartphone. That is my because I would like you to be smarter than your smartphone, because if you are smarter than your smartphone, you're able to utilize it to generate income because it is possible. When I started out, it was just the smartphone. I had a smartphone that I started out online, and then the first thing that I put into was to learn a skill. And the skill of content creation and graphic design is one of the skills that I started. And with that smartphone, I started growing till I became a millionaire with a smartphone. And that is my joy, to get you to also to that level whereby you can become a smartphone millionaire. So we call it, there was a club then they called the Smartphone Millionaire Club. So if you want to be part of that club, it starts with becoming smarter than your smartphone. And this is a training that can help you achieve that. Once again, I would like to say you're welcome to this training. So for this training, it's about the design skill, the graphic design skill. Now, graphic design is an high income skill. So being an high income skill, if there is high income skill, there's also low income skill. So take note that if there is high income skill, there's also low income skill. So an high income skill is one that is capable of generating you high income. And that kind of high income can be within the range of at least $1,000 to $2,000, monetizing that skill on a monthly basis. It is very possible. And the reason why I can say that is because you are leveraging on the internet, and this you can make just with your smartphone, even from your house. Leveraging on the internet, your reach is one to many. That is, from where you are, you can reach out to people all around the world and render these services and monetize your skills into several ways that we are going to be teaching you in this training, and you make money from them. So we'll get started. Like I said, this training is going to be both theory section and practical section. For those of you who are in the group, you're going to be getting a practical section and summaries of what was said in the class, and as well as practical session for you to practice and implement. Because if you start learning like this, irrespective of all we are going to be sharing on this YouTube live, it's okay. It's very important that you practice what we give you, because that is how you're going to get full value from it. And you'll be amazed what you can do if you follow this training step by step, just like I have said it. You'll be amazed at the great things that you can create and how you can start making money from this in no time. So, guys, I'd like to say you're welcome. And then finally, this bootcamp, it's about getting skilled for 2023. So those of you who probably you have started learning this skill, you want to be very, very good at it, or you don't have any skill at all, or you are a business owner. This skill is very, very important as a business owner. Like me, I run business, I run the business of affiliate marketing as well as my personal business. And with this skill, I have an advantage over a lot of people who do not have that skill, because I'm able to create beautiful and attractive content that generates me income. So if you're a business owner, it's of advantage to you to pay attention to learn from a training like this, from a bootcamp like this. So with this said, I would like to welcome our guests so that we would not spend much time. So Coach V, you are highly welcome. Our name is Vera Ogbebo, also popularly called Coach V, and I would have said there are a lot of things I love to say about her, but I would love her to speak for herself, to tell you whom she is so that you hear. But she's going to be talking on the topic of the importance of graphic design as a form of content to attract profit. That is the topic that she'll be talking about. So, Coach V, over to you. You can get started now.
All right. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you. Can you hear me? Please, if you can hear me, just let me know. Coach
They
Kelvin,
should.
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. I think they just comment. Type on the comment section if you can hear her loud
Please, if you
and
can
clear.
hear
Just type
me,
that.
guys. Let me know in the comment section. I'm looking at the comment section now.
Okay,
Okay,
just
Rema
comment if you
says.
can. I can see some other persons there. So let me just be sure of the people I'm seeing that are. So if you can hear,
Okay.
can you just comment? So
All
like
right.
Mary said, Lana.
Okay. Hope you can still hear me now. Please, can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I
Hello.
can hear you loud and clear. I can hear you loud and clear. I can hear you loud and clear, ma.
All right. So let's get started. So we don't waste too much of our time. We've already spent 60 minutes into it. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this graphic design bootcamp, which is to gear you into 2023. Okay, so before we get started with getting to talk about the importance of graphic design as a form of content to attract profits, I would like to first of all introduce myself. At least you should know who your guest speaker is. All right. Okay, so my name is Vera Ubebo. I
Well, I can't hear you anymore. I don't know, guys. Can you hear her? I don't know, guys. Can you hear her? I think she's off. I can't hear her anymore. Okay.
I can hear you clearly. I can hear you.
All right, go ahead. I think you're back now.
It's because I had to share my slide. That is why, maybe that's why you could not hear me.
Okay, go ahead
That's
now.
why you could not hear me. Okay. So my name is Vera Ugbebo. I am an affiliate business consultant with one of Africa's biggest affiliate program, Lenoflix affiliate program. I am also a creative graphic designer. I design for individuals and brands, and I help you get the traction that you need online. I'm also a startup business coach for network marketers and affiliate marketers. So for those who are about starting their business online, they can also reach out. All right. So that being said, let's quickly jump into today's affairs. All right. So before we talk about the importance of graphic design, I would want us to take a brief look into what graphic design is itself. All right. So graphic design is defined as the act and principle of planning and projecting ideas.
Yeah, I think your network is coming off and on, but we can proceed. I think it's just the network. So she'll be back now. So guys, just be patient. She'll be back now, so everyone can gain from this. Okay, guys, just let's be patient. You she'll come back now. Yeah, Coach V will be back with us now. Just be patient. She'll be back with us right now. So, guys, just be patient. She'll be back with us. So sometimes it happens like this that network can be disturbing. So she's chatting me, just telling me what's it's actually going on. So, guys, just be patient. She'll be back.
Okay, can you hear me now? Hey guys.
Mhm.
Hello.
So you left us. Can you just apologize for leaving us?
I'm so sorry. The network is crazy. Like for me to be on this evening is just by, I don't know, should I say it's by grace or what? All through the morning it has been very, very messy. Network has been messy, but thank God I'm back. All right, so I don't know where I stopped. Can somebody
You
remind
were
me of where I
defining
stopped?
graphics. You were
When last
defining
did you when
graphics.
last did you,
You were defining graphic design.
oh,
I think that was where you stopped. All right, guys. Coach V is out now. I think the network also kick her out. So, but we pray to have a wonderful section. It's going to be a very short one. She was defining what graphic design is for us, and I don't know if you guys were able to take that, but if you did not take note of that, she's going to be back right now. I'm chatting her immediately. She's going to be back in order to give us that value so that you can get value from it. Remember the topic that she's talking about, the importance of graphic design as a form of content to generate profit. So it means that graphic design is a form of content. There are other forms of content, such as video is a form of content, text is a form of content, audio is a form of content, but graphics is another beautiful form of content. So I'll be adding that to stream now. Yeah, you're back. I
honestly,
think you're back. You're welcome.
honestly, thank you so much. I'm so sorry about
Mhm.
that. This
All
network
right.
is a liar.
Yeah.
Okay,
Network's a liar.
so we define graphic design as the act and practice of communicating ideas and experiences, all right, either in virtual and in textual content form. All right, so it's basically the way you communicate your ideas or experiences in form of visual and textual content. All right, so that being said, let's move on to the different type of content you can create using graphic design. But before then, let's look into what content is. Content as it relates to social media is pretty much anything that you share on your social media, alright? So that's basically what content is. Content, that is just the definition of what content is. So when you want to relate content to social media, it is basically anything that you post on social media, be it photos, be it videos, be it links, anything that you are posting online is regarded as content. Remember, there's a popular template on Instagram Reels. They will tell you everything is content, everything is content. Don't forget to post this. Don't forget. I don't know if we've come across that soundtrack on Instagram. I don't know if anybody has come across that. So that's to tell you that anything at all that you put out there is content, irrespective of what it is. Okay, so now that we have identified what content is, let's move forward to looking at let's move forward to looking at the different forms of graphic design that you can post to attract people. All right, don't forget that the aim is for you to make profits. So don't forget, the aim is for you to make profit using graphic design as a content. So some of the content you can post, or some of the graphical the ways you can post content using graphic design is by the use of carousel. All right, carousel is the use of slides together. When you put more than two slides together and it is linking informations together. Let's say, for instance, you want to talk about the importance of which topic field will I use now? Okay, I'm an affiliate marketer, so that's the only thing that came to mind right now. Let's say, for instance, I want to talk about how you can make money from selling other people's product. So I can use a carousel to share that by, first of all, telling you what affiliate marketing is. Then another slide, I can use it and share for you the different affiliate program you can join. Another slide I can use to tell you some of the skills you can learn for you to be able to become a good affiliate marketing, so combination of slides to give a an information is known as carousel. So I'm very sure that we all know what carousel post is. Then another form of graphic design is quotes. All right, you can use design to represent quotes. We know that you see sometimes you put the picture of somebody and you put the quote, maybe what that person said. All right, what that person said, you will just bring out that a particular sentence or maybe one or two lines, and you put it alongside with the person's picture. So I'm very sure we have seen that. So those are also graphic design. All right, you can do that for your business as well. Then another form of graphic design you can use as content is tweet posts. Okay, so this can be done on Canva, or yes, if you go to Canva and you just type in tweet posts, they are just going to give you sample that you can edit, put whatever information you want to put your picture, so it's going to look like you are tweeting. So all these are forms of graphic design that you can use and post. All right, we also have speakers nuggets. We also have social media templates. You can have a customized template. You can design your customized template. All right, so don't forget that we said graphic design is all about you representing your ideas in a visual or textual form. So we are talking about the two together. So you designing something, you are designing something, that is you representing your ideas in form of visuals. All right, then the text that you are writing with it, that is what we call the textual format. All right, so that is that for the forms of graphic design we can use to share our content. All right, so moving on, hope you can still hear me. Can you still hear me, please? Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you
All
loud and
right.
clear.
So moving on, let's dive into the importance of graphic design now as a form of content to attract profit. Before, we've been talking about, we've talked about the meaning, we've talked about the meaning of graphic design, the meaning of content. We have talked about the different forms of graphic design you can use to, share content. Now let's look at the importance. All right, so in order for us to fully understand this importance, I would like to talk about this importance in smaller headings. Okay, I'll use smaller headings to be able to talk about this importance so that we can get it clearly. All right, so the first importance of graphic design as a form of content. Why is graphic design important? Why is it an important content form? Number one is first impression. All right, first impression. Don't forget that first impression matters a lot, especially to a first time customer. So how you are presenting your business using graphic design will go a long way to either keep a new customer, or drive the new customer, or retain a new customer, or make them not patronize you after the first time. How do I mean? Let me use, for instance, the flyer of this very boot camp, this training that we are on now. You agree with me that flyer is top notch? You will all agree with me. Everything check. All right. So if you are want to assess that flyer using the various principles of graphic design, you find out that that flyer, it meets its, I don't, you know what I mean. Like it meets all criteria. It's just beautiful. When you saw it, you couldn't resist it. So when you saw that flyer and somebody's asking you to come and learn graphic design, you won't think twice. You will jump into it, right? So that's first impression. The design that you are using to pass out your message is either going to create a positive impression in the mind of your customer or a negative impression. Just imagine you see a flyer of somebody that says, come and learn graphics design, see how you can use it to make money. And the flyer is an eyesore, like the colors are just rioting. This side is going left, the other one is going right. Like you could literally see that, if this flyer is like this, what then does this person want to teach me about graphic design? That is first impression, right? It's possible that you do not know that brand before. It's your first time of seeing that brand and already is a write-off. So first impression matters a lot, and it's one of the importance of good graphics design and how it can help you attract profit. Remember, if you can retain them, then they can buy from you, then you make profits. Do we get it? So moving on to the second importance, the second heading I would like to talk about when it comes to the importance of graphic design is your brand identity. Yes, your brand identity. That is what represents you. And graphic design is one way you can share and communicate your brand identity to the public. Let's not forget that your brand identity can either be your color, okay, then the kind of content you post, the format at which you post it. That is basically what you want people to know your brand with, so that once they spot it like this, without second guessing, they will just know, oh, this is Rema's product. This flyer is Rema's brand. You understand? This is Doza's brand. They will just easily spot that and recognize that it is you. And for somebody who is seeing that for the first time, once they see it the second time, they will say, I've seen this thing somewhere. This must be so person. And when they now check the name, they will say, I talk Naim. All right. So graphic design is very important when it comes to building your brand. So it's a good brand identity form. All right. So that is for that. So let's move to the third importance. Hope you can still hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear. Go ahead, ma.
Awesome. So the third one, communicate your information. Graphic design helps you to communicate your information. So whether you are a solopreneur or you are a multi-billion-dollar company, irrespective of the level you are in your business, you have a brand story that you would like to share with the world, you want to share with people. Graphic design communicates your brand story with your target audience in the form of images, reports. You can be chat, it can be carousel, it can be infographics, etc. With all this, you can use to attract and keep them. You can attract their attention and you can keep them to your.
Yeah, ma, I can't hear you again. I think network is very bad now. So let me bring you in again. Okay, we can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you now. The network was switching before.
As I was saying, brand graphic design is you can use it to communicate your brand's information to your target audience, all right, irrespective of the level you are in business, whether you are just starting, whether you are large, a multi-million, billion-dollar, you still need graphics. Take for instance, you still see Airtel till tomorrow. MTN, big companies, Amazon, you are seeing their flyers everywhere. They are doing flyers. Are you not seeing their flyers? They are using to do marketing. They are using it irrespective of the level they are in the industry, irrespective of how people have known them. They did not say, okay, let us not use design again. People have already known this brand. They still use designs to still share and communicate their ideas, what they want the world to know. They still share it, and by doing that, they gain more traction. They're able to retain it, and they make profits. Because when you keep seeing them, seeing their design, seeing their whichever form of design they are using, definitely one day when you need their services, they are the go-to person, because you have been seeing them over time. All right, so that is for that. Then their next importance is that it helps to increase your sales. Yes, graphic design help you increase your sales. How? By first of all helping you to attract, retain your customer. So some will buy with you immediately, while some will not buy with you immediately, but what they do, they keep following you. When you constantly still share, show up on their face, you keep reminding them, keep showing up on their face. All right, they keep seeing your designs, they keep seeing your content. All right, with time they are going to buy from you, and when they buy from you, you make profit. And another way you can increase your sale, those people you have sold for can also recommend you to other people. They will recommend you to other people, do referrals. All right, so graphic design is one way you can increase your sales. Okay, so let's move on to the last one, I think. Yeah. All right, trust and credibility. Consistency in your brand's appearance online or maybe offline. All right, there's basically nobody that doesn't use designs these days. Even people who still have shop, they still use graphic design. They do banners, right? So your consistency, and they keep seeing you sharing your business. All right, we help them. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. Go ahead, man.
Awesome. So your consistency in your brand's appearance online or be it on the streets will build trust and credibility, and your brand can evolve. So you can move from one point to the other, it grows. And when this happens, you are visible, and in return, that increases your sales and profit. Graphic design is a good way for you to build credibility and trust. Yes, credibility and trust, either online or offline. Like I said, there is no business today that does not use graphics design. Even the charcoal seller uses graphics design. They do banner that they
Mhm.
put in their shop. In short, they have entered online sef. They have entered online. One day I saw somebody selling charcoal on Instagram. Charcoal
Mhm.
on Instagram. And I was so like, wow, this kind of wow charcoal on top Instagram. I clicked, it was actually a sponsored ad. So I clicked on the person's name. I said, let me go and see what's happening there. You won't believe it. You're going to see how the person arranged her page. Actually a lady arranged. If you see this page optimization, in short, I read up to 5 6 of her content. You need to see how she was doing it. Mostly she was using carousels. Yes, that lady was using carousels to talk about the importance of charcoal, why charcoal is better than the other source of heat for cooking, how you can use charcoal for other uses apart from cooking, like preservation. And she was educating people about charcoal. That is it. So there's no business that doesn't use design these days. So that lady now, over time, she's going to build trust and credibility. People are going to trust her, say, for somebody who can teach other benefits of charcoal, how I can use charcoal apart from just using it to cook, then this person is a go-to when I want to buy. So even if the person is not buying me, like as I am, even if I'm not buying immediately, when there is need for charcoal, who do you think I will go to? It's the lady. She's the
Yes,
one I
that's
will
it.
go to when it comes to buying charcoal. Already she has gained a follow. I followed her immediately. As soon as I read 1, 2, 3, 4 of her posts, I said, this one know wetin they do for Instagram. Forget what you they say. I followed her immediately.
Immediately.
Do you know that?
That's how it is.
Immediately she has gained a follower and she has gained my trust.
Yeah.
So by the time I buy, it's an addition to her sales. So graphic design can do wonders, guys.
Yeah.
So in
Yes,
conclusion,
ma.
please take note of this. In conclusion, we are all living in the world we are living right now is visually centric world. Let me put it that way. As in everything is gradually moving into the visual world. So we are surrounded by graphic design in all its glory. The different ways you can use graphic design. If you go online, you begin to see different kinds of graphic design. All right. So from your device to your social media, everywhere you are seeing graphic design everywhere. So my simple advice for you all who are listening to me right now in this class is that you try and learn the skill of graphic design. All right. Try and learn the skills of graphics design, especially if you are a business person listening to. You can say, what about me that don't have a business? What will I now use it for? Learn it and begin to use it to make money for yourself. There are 4 ways you can monetize a skill. That's not what we are going to talk about today. All right. Maybe there'll be another session where we are going to teach you on 4 ways that you can monetize a skill. Okay. You can start monetizing your skills. Use
Ma,
it
you
and
can
help
just
other
throw
people
light on
solve
it. You can
their.
just throw light on it. You can just throw light on it so that they'll
Okay.
be aware.
All right. So the 4 ways we can monetize our skills are: one, render
Yeah.
services. You can use it to render services. That is, you learn the skill, master it enough so that you can be able to use this to help other people solve problem. For instance, you have learned how to make flyers, logos, and the rest. You position yourself outside. Let them know that I can make good designs for you. Put out all the designs you have been doing. Then people will be hiring you. That is one way you can make money with your skill. Another way you can make money with your graphic design skill is by teaching. Teach other people, just as we are doing right now. Though we are doing this for free, you can decide to start free. Later, you can now package it in form of a course, sell it to people. People will pay you to come and learn your course. That is the second way you monetize a skill. The third way you can monetize a skill is by using it to promote other people's business. Yes, for those who say I don't have a business, in short, I don't have money to even start my own business. How then will I now use graphic design? Use graphic design to promote other people's products. How? Design things that talk about other people's products. For instance, I design to talk about Lenoflix affiliate program. Is it my product they are selling? No. But I am using my graphic design skill to promote their product. Anybody that sees the design that I use to talk about how Lenoflix can help them, they will come to me. When they buy, I will make commission. So that is me using my skill to promote other people's business. Then lastly, you can use that your skill to become a consultant, become a coach, become a
Mm.
consultant. Build yourself to that point where people see you as somebody they can run to for graphics design consultation. Let's say somebody wants to start a business, and definitely one of the things you need if you're starting a business is visibility, and graphic design is a good way you can increase your visibility. They can come to you, being that they have seen you as somebody who is good in that area. Okay, I want to start my business, and this is what I actually want to do, but I don't know which color, I don't even know how to start, but I know I need graphic design, like flyer, this. What do you think? They want to sort for your advice. That is consultation. You charge them, they pay you, and you give them. That is they paying for your knowledge, all right, and your time. So those are the 4 ways you can monetize your skill. Those are the 4 ways. Teach,
All
you
right,
render
all right. I think
services, and
yeah.
you
Thank you so much,
affiliate,
man.
and you also consult. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, and thanks, Coach Kevin, for having me. If you have any question, you can drop it in
Yeah.
the comment section. I'm reading.
All right, guys. I guess you have gained a lot of value from this. So it's already 8:45. We'll be having our next speaker to come in. So I'll be adding in now. But before then, I would like to just do a preamble and thank Coach V for this awesome value that she has shared for all of us. So I guess that you were jotting down just like I was doing. I was also jotting down. Mr. GB, you're live already. I guess are you active now? So it will be active with us. Once it's active and it's stable, I would get him in. So all right, guys. So much that Coach V shared. So she talked about what is graphic design and the different types of designs that you can create because design is used to communicate. I cannot really start to qualify the amount of money that I've made with this skill because it helps you to attract clients all over the world with the internet. That is the possibility. It's really, really mind blowing if you can create attractive content that we are talking about and these channels and strategies that we have given you, if you can implement it, just implement it this year, you are going to be getting massive results. And like I said, this bootcamp is to equip you to become great in this skill this before the year run out. So thank you so much, Coach V, for the value that you have shared. Thank you so much. I believe that you guys got a lot of value. If you have question, if you have question you could drop them on the chat box. Then I would respond to you, or Coach V will be there to respond. So thank you, man, for today's class. Let's have the next speaker. So the next speaker will be talking to us very briefly, also on a very important topic, and then I will be dropping it on I'll be dropping some practicals for you and some summary in the WhatsApp group. Those of you who are watching us live here, you are not in the WhatsApp group. Please reach out to me. You can reach out to me. I'll add you to the WhatsApp group so that you can get much value from this. So thank you so much, Ma, for this section that you have given value. Thank you for honoring this invite. Thank you. So guys, we'll be having our next speaker, and he's here. So I want to be sure, Mr. Gabriel, are you ready? Mr. GB, are you ready?
Yeah, am
Yeah.
I live now?
Yes, you're live now. You're live now. I guess you can hear me loud and clear, right?
Yeah, very clear, very clear.
Okay. That's
All
great.
right,
So, guys, we'll
guys,
be.
we are talking on concepts you need to create. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you, but just hold on, so that I'll get you in now. So, guys, first of all, I guess you can hear us loud and clear. Okay. Somebody's asking of Coach V Instagram handle. Don't worry, I'll reply you and drop it for you. So, guys, we'll be starting right away. So, I want to make welcome Mr. GB. He's going to introduce himself more to you guys. So, I would not want to talk about it because he knows himself even more than I am. Even if I know he's a great guy and he has made lots of money from the online space using the skill of graphic design as well as skill of content creation, and also a super skill that he has, which is helping people to understand how to generate traffic with their business through Facebook ads. So I know that maybe you will be shocked that I'm talking about this in this class, but that's one thing that I have been following Mr. Gabriel for. So today he will be talking about a very great topic, which is concepts you need to understand to create stunning designs in minutes. It is possible to create stunning designs in minutes. Like today, there was a design I dropped on the group. I created that design in less than 20 minutes. So it's going to be talking about the concepts that you need. So those are the things that you need to jot down. When you have those understanding, you will be able to make money very fast because the graphic, because the resources you require to create graphic design that will earn you huge amount of money is very minor. So if you have it on you, if you understand the skill, you're able to create it. So over to you, Mr. GB. You can just introduce yourself, tell us more about yourself, and you'll go straight to the topic.
All right, all right. It's Gabriel Bolarin here, well known as GB Digitals. All right. Okay, I'm just I will not say I'm a graphic designer actually, and I'm a coach as well.
Mhm.
I teach digital skills. All right. So I'll be talking on the concepts you need to create stunning designs in minutes. All right. I believe that most people in this life are beginners, right? So I'll be talking on your level so that you're able to understand what I'm talking about very, very well. All right. So just follow me up. Okay. The first thing that I'll be talking about is when you get a design brief and you want to design and you want to start your own design. Once you get that brief, what should come to your head first is to find a spark. That is the first point. Find a spark. Find a spark. So you can what I mean by find a spark is you can also call it you can also rephrase that to inspiration, all right? But I just term it in my own language as find a spark. All right. So when you find a spark, at least okay, sorry. Let me give you the process I use. I believe that all designers have their own processes, right? But I believe that one thing is common to all designers in general. One thing is common. That is research. That is research. The way that each designers come up with their own concepts might be different, but one thing is common generally. That is research. Once you get your sorry, once you get your design brief, before you start anything, make sure that you find a spark. And spark in this case is find a work that is well related to what you want to design. As a designer, you are not expected to, designing is a process. It's like a journey. You have to start from somewhere, then you keep growing. As I am at the moment, and other senior professionals that I know, they still do researches, CISA graphics and all of them. Virtually all professionals that I have come across, majority of them do researches. So first thing you need to do as a beginner, find that spark, then observe it. Okay, when you come across with a design that is well related to what you want to do. For instance, now somebody just bump into your DM and ask you that, oh, I need a design for my class. I want to organize a class, I want to organize a tutorial. Okay, I need you to design a flyer for me. What you should do next as a beginner that want to design stunning design in very few like spending less time, and you want to create something so fascinating, just do your research. You can use social media. That is why you have social media. You can use Instagram majorly, you can use Google in general, you can use Pinterest, you can use Facebook sometimes. And I want to tell you something. The moment that you decide that you want to be a graphic designer, every design, each and every design that you come across, start screenshotting them. It may sound crazy, but that is it. I have loads, like loads of design in my gallery, but that is just what it requires. Be saving every design that you come across. Good designs, actually good designs. And before you can recognize good designs, you must have understood the principles of design. All right, because it's not everybody that know what good designs are and what bad designs are. All right, so let's go back to what we were talking on. Okay, we are talking on spark, right? Now somebody comes to you to tell you that he needs a design for his class. Find designs that relates to tutorial. It might be any class actually, but the content is about teaching. When you get that design, then you look at it, you look at the brief that you have been given, then you compare and contrast, right? What you need to add, what you need to remove, how you need to recreate it. All right, so that is the part about the find a spark. So once you get your design brief, the next thing that you should do is to find a spark, find a spark, like find inspiration, get your hands on professional designs that relate to what you want to do. So okay, so it is that spark that you are going to build on. All right. The second point I have here is model and remodel. Do you understand what I'm talking about? So I'm going to break it down for you. You have to. Am I still? Am I audible enough,
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear. Can
Mr.
hear you loud and
Kelvin?
clear. Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. I guess you can hear me. I can hear you loud and clear. Go ahead. I can hear you loud and clear. Go ahead. Can you hear me?
Am I audible enough?
Yes, you are. You are very audible. You are very audible.
All right, all right, all right. So the second point is model and remodel. Model and remodel. What I mean by this is once you get the spark that you are looking for you to do is I want to be sure if because the
Yeah, I can hear you, Mr. GB. Go ahead. I can hear you, Mr. GB. Go ahead.
Mr. Kelvin.
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead. Go ahead. I can hear you very loud and clear.
All right, all right, all right. So the next point is model and remodel. Now, listen carefully. Once you have found the spark that you are looking for, that is the inspiration that you are looking for, the design that you want to pick inspiration from. You can model it and remodel it. All right. When you model it in your head, right? Then you remodel it in your design software. Do you understand what I'm talking about? So once you see a design, you have known that okay, this person uses probably you have taken the screenshot, then you are looking at it, right? Fine. This person uses a blue color, then I don't want to use blue color. You understand? So the places that the person uses blue color, you can go to your design wheel. Sorry, you can go to your color wheel, find the colors that harmonizes each other and pick them to use. All right. So now, if the person is using asymmetrical balance, you may recreate your own and use symmetrical balance. All right. If the person is using fonts, check the way the person combine his or her own fonts, right? So that you can use that concept too. Now, in this case, if you want to know if you model good or you model bad, your design must not be looking alike at all. It must not be looking alike, even from afar. It must not be looking alike. When you are doing that, that's what they call plagiarism, and it's not good. It is very, very bad for a designer that wants to grow. It is very, very, very bad. So that is why you have to model and remodel. And before you can do this, you need to understand the basic of graphic design very, very, very well. Do you know what is funny in graphic design? Majority, sorry, my power bank fell. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Mr. Kelvin, help me to pause this thing. I want to adjust my.
Okay,
Help me
okay,
to
okay.
pause.
All right, guys. He will be joining us as soon as he wants to join us. He will get back to us. So I believe that you are gaining a lot from what he's saying. I am also gaining a lot from what he's saying also. Even if some of those concepts I understand them already, I know them. So, but it is worth learning. Those of you who did not hear what he was saying, he was talking about how he's able to create stunning designs in minutes. So that process, in fact, I call it the great graphic designers process. It's more like a secret I was sharing to you. And thank God that you're here, you're hearing that secret right now. So that secret is that the very first thing that designers do is to make research. And also, he also talked about having a catalog of designs, of beautiful designs that he sees out there. So just in case you see any beautiful design out there, you can take a screenshot of it, and keep it in a catalog. You can always do that, everything on your smartphone. I have over 500 designs that I get inspiration from. So those of you who would want to even get it, maybe I could share the link to you later, so that if you can get inspiration, when you start seeing beautiful and amazing designs, you're going to get ideas, and you can create designs in minutes. And he's also talking about how if you have made that research, you can model out of what has already been created. That is how easy it is. You can model out of all. That is why it's an high income skill. You can it's something that if you understand it, you can do it with little effort you can do with it. And then so I don't know, let me add into the stream now. So hello sir, are you ready now? Are you ready now? Are you ready
Yeah,
now?
yeah, I'm ready. I'm back.
All right, go
Yeah,
ahead,
I'm
go
back.
ahead, go ahead.
All
We
right.
can hear you loud and clear. Go
So
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I think your network is failing. Am I the only one experiencing that?
am I live now?
Okay. Yes, you're live
I'm
now.
not.
Your network is
Okay.
back. Go
All
ahead.
right. All right. So okay, we are on model and remodel. Okay. So now I
Yeah.
was talking about if you want to know if you model good or you model bad. If you model the exact design, all right, that is bad. That is when you model bad. All right. So your design must not be looking alike after you have modeled. So that is why you need to model and remodel. So the remodel is your concept, right? The remodel is your own concept. It's now a new design on its own. All right. But before you can do this effectively, you need to understand the principle of design. You need to understand the principle of design. Do you know what is funny about principle of design? Majority of commerce, they learn it as if they are learning Charles law in chemistry, in their in
In
their
physics,
in their
Boy's law,
in their
Charles law.
chemistry. Yeah, they just memorize it. They
They don't know how to apply it.
that is where the problem comes. Before you can be able to use this principle effectively, you need to understand them to the point of can you hear me please?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Go
All
ahead.
right, all right. You need to understand these principles to the point of application. You need to understand it very, very well. So it's not like the laws or principle that you learned in school just to know it or find and pour it out in exam. Nobody is asking you for exam in graphic design, but your test comes when you get gig, when you get job from client. So you don't need to memorize these principles at all. The next one I'll be talking about is follow design principle. So when you want to remodel, you need to follow the principles, right? For the fact that you want to remodel doesn't mean that you shouldn't follow alignment. If the person aligned his work, your work must be aligned too. It might just be in a different way. The person might align to the left and you might align to the right. So I'm just saying, for instance, okay, so the fact that you want to remodel, it doesn't mean that you should overlook the design principle. Okay, you should follow proximity, balance, hierarchy, contrast. All those things, they are what that made up good designs. But one thing that I want to tell you that can make your journey to be fun and easy as a graphic as as a graphic designer that is just coming up and that want to create stunning designs in minutes, the problem you usually have is color combination. Color combination. That is the major sorry, that's the major problem. I'm sorry for my purpose. Sorry. That is the major problem that you do have. And the way you can solve this problem is after you have find the design that is related to your own brief, just the first thing you can pick out of it is you can pick the color, then you remodel the concept. So the concept will not be looking alike again at this stage. Okay, make sure that the design you are trying to is professional enough. Okay, it's not all design that is worth modeling. Okay, so you should be able to differentiate between between a bad design and a good design. All right. The next thing I'll be talking on is always remember that less is more. Less is more. Less is more. Less is more. I understand that the beginners that are just coming up, they want to make something that will look that will look sophisticated. That people will be shouting, wow, 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 wow. I understand that feeling. You really want to do it, I understand. But the fact that you can't do it now doesn't mean that you can't still create something good. Okay, so don't give yourself that prayer. The life is in stages. I've made some designs in 2020. Yes, in 2020 they were my best designs. They were my best designs ever. They were the like I can't even believe that I can do something better. But as time goes on, come 2021, I went to delete those designs out of my page. I don't I just had to delete them because I don't like seeing them again. It is because my eyes is now opened. If you want to make a design to look good, it doesn't necessarily you make it look so sophisticated that to the point that you'll be bringing in unnecessary elements that you can't even tell the reason why you are bringing it in. Any elements that you are bringing in into your design workspace and you can't tell the reason why you are bringing it in, it is useless. It is very, very, very useless. Any element that you can't say, okay, this is the reason why I want to use this element in my design, just take it out. It is useless. Okay, but if you want to use I'm not saying that you can't just freestyle on your work, but every element has something they are contributing to your design. You don't my design these days, they are, I can just say that they are flat. Not today, but if you see them, you will know that okay, there is a chance for creativity there. That is what amazes people. It's not about how sophisticated it looks.
Yeah, I
For
think your network
creativity.
is breaking.
Can
Okay, we
can
can
you
hear
hear
you
me
now.
now?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead, sir.
All right. All right. You can do something simple and still leave enough room for creativity. Okay? This work is a creative work.
Oh, sir, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear
Am I
you.
still
Go
there,
ahead.
please?
Yes, you're still here live. You're still here live. Go ahead.
Mr. Kelvin.
Yes, I can hear you. If you can hear me, then I can hear you too. I think your network is breaking. So, guys, can you hear him? Can you hear him? I don't think you can hear him now. The network is actually breaking. I'll bring him back so that it can be better. So much value that Mr. GB has been sharing. So those values I've been writing here. My note is full. So he talked about making research. He talked about model and remodel. So even great designers, they model. Myself, I actually model some designs. There are some designs that I create. I actually model them. So if you model them, you are the beautiful thing about modeling is that if you are modeling, you are taking the experience of somebody else and adding your own unique experience to it. So if you add your unique experience to that experience, you are going to bring out something really, really great. So I want to be sure that you can still hear me. Can you still hear me? Can you hear me, guys? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, type on the comment section that I can hear you, that you are following. I'll be expecting Mr. GB back. So type on the comment section that you can hear me. So if you can hear me, type on the comment section you can hear me before Mr. GB will join us back. I think his network is bad for now. So he's going to join us back. Okay. Yes. Okay. He said you can hear me. So what he has been sharing before he joined us, okay, is back. I'll be adding him right now to stream. His camera should just show. So I'll be adding him back now to stream. So he's back now. Yes, sir, you are back. We can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, yeah. I'm back.
Yeah.
Sorry for the break, please. It's network. All right.
All right.
So
All right.
as we were saying, remember that less is more. As I was saying the other time, any element that is not necessary in your design that you can't define why it is in your design, it is not necessary. It is absolutely not necessary. Although there are some effect that you can use to lift up your design to look lively, but they have to, like, you need to be able to define the reason why you are bringing them in. For instance, flare lights. You can't just bring in flare lights to random design that probably you are creating flyer and you just bring flare lights from anywhere and just put it there. They are very, very irrelevant in some cases. Okay. And the last one I'll be talking about is know the software that you are using. It is very, 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 very important. It's very, very, very important. Know the software that you are using. Okay. For instance, if you are using Pixel Lab to design, Pixel Lab is a Pixel Lab is a great app. I've used it. I can say that I've made millions with it. I've made money with Pixel Lab very, very well. Okay, it's a
So network is bad, and he will be joining us soon. So the network is probably network in his side is very, very bad. So myself, I try to connect with very stable network. That's why you can see me.
am I back?
Yeah, you're back. You're back, sir.
Okay. Yes, as I was saying, Pixel Lab is a very nice app. I've made money with it. I've made a lot of money with it. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, sir. We can hear you. Go ahead.
Pixel Lab
We
can
can.
handle manipulation to some points, okay? But you can't just wake up and try to model a very complex photo manipulation with Pixel Lab. You will just end up fucking yourself where the software that you are using, where it belongs, okay? Respect your software. Respect your software. Know what it can do perfectly and what it cannot do perfectly. If it is worth doing, it is worth doing well. Don't say that you want to, like, don't say that you just want to try it out. Nobody will pay you for trying. Nobody will pay you very well for trying out what will work out well or not. Okay, people paid well for something that is good. So you can't just be trying out you can't just be trying random things and be expecting to make money from it. Okay, so that time that you are wasting on photo manipulation with Pixel Lab, go to YouTube, explore. watch tutorials, listen to audios, make researches, develop yourself, create fictional designs that can help you grow. Okay, know the app that you are using presently. Don't be abusing the app that you are using. I'm talking majorly on we that is using smartphone for design. I use PC too, but I still use smartphone. I use smartphone very, very well. Okay, respect the app that you are using. It is very, 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 very important. Okay, now your task as a beginner now that want to create stunning designs in few minutes is to master design principles very, very, very well. That is your task as a beginner that wants to
Okay.
master
So
this principle to the point of application. All right. So now, for instance, now I will just explain. Probably, okay. Let me just take one out of it. Let me explain the proximity concept for you. Proximity. I know that a lot of you has been hearing it. Proximity, proximity, proximity. Majority of you can define what proximity is, but when it comes to application, you fuck up. You don't even know the point at which you need to apply it. Okay, if you notice in some designs, you notice that proximity. I'm not a fan of grammar. I'm not a fan of big grammar. Even when I was in school, I make sure that I understand what I'm reading so that I can put it down in my own way. Okay, I can't really define proximity to the core, but I will just pinpoint the its relevance when it comes to design. I will pinpoint it for you. Proximity means the closeness, right? Closeness, like in general, it means closeness. So now, when you are talking about proximity in designs, it means that you have to bring um, the content that are working together in your design. You have to bring them. Am I there, please? Am I there?
yes, you're here. Go ahead. You're here.
Am I there now? Am I live?
Yes, you are. You are.
Okay, okay, okay. So as I was saying, I want to tell you one way you can apply proximity very well in your design. I'm just using it as a basic example of how you. Am I there, please?
Yes, you are. I can hear you. Go ahead, loud and
Okay,
clear.
okay, okay. You will always notice that date and what do you say?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Am I there, please? I'm there
Yes, you
now.
are. You are. I can hear you.
Okay, 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 okay. You will notice that date and time are always in the same area. All right, it's because that they know that they are working together. When you are looking at time, definitely you must be thinking at date. Okay, that is how you notice, like 90 times out of 100, they will always be together. Venue and contact, majority of time, they will be in the same area. The reason is because the event that you are going, it is when you are interested that you will think of calling the contact that is there. Do you understand what I'm talking about? So
Yeah.
those things, that is how those things, that is how those things works in design. So that is what they call proximity. And if you are writing account number, you can't write the account number at one side and when to write the price, sorry, and when to write the account details, probably the name of the bank and the name of the person at the other place. It's not possible. They have to be together because the informations are working together. Okay, so that is just the concept you need to understand about design principle. Okay, you need to understand them to the point of application. You need to understand them to the point of application. If you go about these principles, you will see a lot of illustration that can help you to understand them very, very well. Balance, understand it, understand what balance is, understand what alignment is, understand what contrast is, understand them. Don't just follow that grammar, understand them to the point of application, to how you can apply them to your design to achieve something stunning. So I'll just be stopping here tonight. I think I've taken a lot of your time. All right, so I'll be
Thank you
stopping here
so
now.
much, Mr. GB.
Thank
Thank you so
you, thank
much.
you, Mr. Kelvin.
Yeah, I guess you actually gain a lot. So there are some questions that they have dropped, of which you have answered one by saying by responding to the design principles. Now, guys, those of you who want to know about design principles, you're in the group. I already have a recorded tutorial that explains in details what design principle is. I will share them to you on the WhatsApp group. If I, like I said, if you're not in the WhatsApp group, reach out to me so that I would add you to the WhatsApp group, or just drop your number here and say add me to the WhatsApp group. I'm going to add you. I think there's another question here that I saw that time. So I will pick the question up so that okay, somebody said I should drop the WhatsApp group. Don't worry, you get the reply. Okay, you have answered what are the principles, sir. I think there was another question, and the person is saying, so I guess you can see the question on the screen. Sir, can you see the question on the screen? Okay, okay. It was not a question. The guy was just recommending. I thought it was a question. So I think we'll be stopping here with Mr. GB. So Mr. GB, thank you so much for showing up. Thank you for so much value that you have dropped in this class. So guys, can you still hear me, sir? Can you hear me, sir?
The reason why I want to recommend that idea for beginners is this. When you go to those sites to pick color combinations, you will have up to like 5 colors sometimes that they will put together, right? That you can combine. So a beginner will barely understand how to combine them properly. So that is why it is advisable a good design already that you can just pick the color idea from. Okay, that is why it is very, I'm talking about beginners. If it is professional, the design the color website is great. They can use it because they will know how to use it effectively. That will not be, they will know how to use it effectively and they won't abuse it. But for beginner that barely know how to combine these things, it is not like, it won't really be easy for them. Okay, but all in all, you can just find a well-designed work that you can just pick color from. I mean, it
Yeah, can you hear me, sir? So I think your network is breaking. So guys will be running up very soon. So I think his network was is breaking while he's running up answering that question that that person dropped. So the person was talking about design sites, what the different design sites can be used, or he has some design sites that can be used to generate color combination. So color is a very important concept of graphic design, of which Mr. GB has touched the quite different concept that you need to understand first before you create uh, beautiful and amazing designs in few minutes. So talking about few minutes, you could do that in 10 minutes. You can create designs in 20 minutes, in 30 minutes, but within minutes that we're talking about to create beautiful designs that could earn you at least 10 to $20 on a daily basis doing this. So guys, thank you, Mr. GB. Thank you so much. I guess you can still hear me. Can you still hear me, sir?
yeah, I can hear you very well.
All right, all right. Thank you so much for pouring out value.
I
So,
can hear
those
you.
of you who would like to follow him, just indicate that you want to follow him so that I can reply you with his Instagram handle and maybe his also WhatsApp contact so that you can follow him. So, guys, if you follow him, you are going to gain a lot because you get so much inspiration. You can also get access to his courses because he has great courses. He's a great guy. So there are great courses that you can leverage and learn from, and also make money from. So if you want to follow him, just signify on the chat. I'll reply you with it. Or if he's in the, he can also reply you with the chat. I'll reply you with his link so that you guys can follow him up on WhatsApp, which is most actively on. Also on other social media like Instagram and others. So okay, so when can we have the practical class? Don't worry, you're going to get it in the WhatsApp group. I'll share that with you. So thank you so much, sir, for all you've shared. I think we'll be running up for
You're
today's
welcome.
class. I do not want it to be more than 9:30. Thank you so much for honoring this invite for day one. So tomorrow is day two. I'll still like, if you're around, you can visit us so that you just be around us. So thank you so much for so much you have shared today. Like you talked about research, you talked about the principles, you talked about one mind-blowing concept, which is like a secret that you actually revealed today, and that mind-blowing concept is called modeling. That, and you said that even great designers they model. You see, guys, so you can always model other people's design to create. Like I said, the unique thing about creating um, modeling is that you are learning from somebody's experience and you are adding your own uniqueness to that experience. It makes the output really, really great. So the output of what you're going to do will be really beautiful. And the aspect of research that you talked about, the aspect of understanding the principles and the elements, they are really great. So, and there's one striking thing that you said, which I remember vividly. You said that they shouldn't just go over principles or learning the principle or the element of graphic design like they are learning, they are cramming maybe Boy's law or Charles law in our physics and chemistry. Then, so it's not, you study it, you understand it, and you know how to apply it. So, guys, I have a video on that. I will share for you. So thank you so much, sir, for coming around. And I'll be running up the train now with the guys. So everyone here will be
All right.
ending the broadcast now. So if you came late, there are so much that have been shared in this live session. Please go over it again. It's not so long. It's not so long for you to go over. So today we have talked about two great aspects of graphic design. The first one was the form of graphic design as a form of content to generate profit. So, and Coach V dealt with that, and so much value that she said, so much value that she shared for you guys. So you can get that and be running with it, even while we start our practical class in the WhatsApp group. So, and then the concepts that you need to create designs, stunning designs in minute was talked about by Mr. GB, and he shared quite a lot of things, a lot of insight that will not be said in the group. So that's why you need to be attending the live session to get it once overall. So if you still have questions, you can reach out to me and I'll relate to them. Or you want to connect with them, please reach out to me. I'm going to let them know that you're trying to connect with them so that you can get their link and then connect with them. So guys, I'll be ending the broadcast now. I hope you enjoyed your stay. I hope you gained so much value from this. So I'd like you to share this video. If you've not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe, because there are so many valuable things that I do share on this channel. Because you can see I'm right in my studio, and this studio that I am is to give out value. Not only myself, those I am also other authorities that I'm relating with, my coaches, my mentors, my models. We are also coming live from this studio. We are also going to be giving out, teaching out so much value on how you can make money. Like I said, I'm very, very passionate about helping entrepreneur minded people. Like I said, in quotes, entrepreneur minded people. So only those who are serious about making money. Because if you're serious about making money online, you will make money. It's just a certain level of understanding that you need to get. And if you follow me closely, you are going to be getting that from all my classes. So many have become successful learning one or two things from me, or getting some recommendations on how to leverage online. And if you follow, you're going to leverage online. Like I said, very passionate about helping entrepreneurial many people generate income by showing them strategies and opportunity that works. This is one strategy and opportunity that my brand is bringing to you. The brand is Brand Upgrade Academy, with the motto glowing your brand to the world. So we want to glow your brand to the world. We want to take you to the world right from where you are. You can go viral. You can go to the world with the internet. And that's a possibility that the internet has brought to us, and so much you can do. So much money you can make from the internet just from your home. And this is a skill that can help you achieve that. So, guys, tomorrow is day 2. I would not want you to miss out. We have another coach that's going to be live. Any new update or any change, I'm going to give you that information in the WhatsApp group. Those of you who have asked about the WhatsApp group on your chat, I'll reply you. I'll apply you now the WhatsApp group link so that you can join the WhatsApp group. So, guys, I've ended the broadcast now. If you have any questions, drop it on the chat. Go over this class again and drop messages on the WhatsApp group. Do well to subscribe to this channel, like, share, so that it can go viral, so that a lot of people can get value from this good news that we have to give you. Thank you so much. See you in the bootcamp tomorrow, the same time, 8 p.m. Nigeria time. Take care, guys.